Hello everybody, welcome to a World of Warships video, and today's video is the dreaded Tier 6 American light cruiser, the Dallas. And I say dreaded because the Dallas has a pretty poor reputation and I didn't enjoy it the first time around. However, I have learned, and I've decided that I'd play the ship and see if it is as dreadful as I remember. I did grind it through for the Brooklyn, and some people really like the Brooklyn, some people do well with it. I don't do well on the Dallas, and I don't even do particularly well on the Cleveland, and that's because I'm not used to the extremely slow shell velocity. However, if you do get good at it, you can be very effective in these ships, so don't despair. Just learn to do the right thing. So what I'm doing here is, on one side I have a couple of bots, and on the other side I have a couple of players. So let's push with the players. The bots will sort of have to try and slow the enemy down as much as they can if we can steamroll the enemy. So essentially the battle is everybody go clockwise as fast as they can. That is the strategy that we are undertaking on our team, and the strategy that the enemy team could well be undertaking, although if someone goes counterclockwise, good luck, because the actual human players are on this side. So speaking of good luck, here we go. The first ship out is this little Nicholas here, which is perfect little target. It's a bot, a perfect little target for the Dallas. And as you can see, we are really making a mess of it, which is nice. I think we're getting our secondaries going, and then we'll get our mains, and we will... Whoop. Someone's going to take him down. I took him down. First strike for the Dallas. So the Dallas at closer ranges has fairly good accuracy. Now, obviously, if that was a ship with a player behind it, there would have been actual torpedoes in the water and all that sort of carry on, which would have required some evasive maneuvers. But at that distance, probably nothing too major. A major deceleration and a turn in. So what I'm doing here is we are going clockwise as fast as we can, but we haven't really got time to get around that island. What we've got is a whole lot of ships here that we can deal with. So we had 4 caps there for a while by the looks of that. We've got 2 flipping on the other side. That's cool. We've got points for 4 caps, which has put us well ahead. So we're 1 ship ahead, a little light destroyer, and we're about 200 points ahead as a result of that. So one of those shells hits the landform, and as you can see, those shells are well and truly behind that ship. And this is the problem with the little old Dallas, because yeah, it fires fairly rapidly, relatively speaking. Problem is that your shells take forever to get there, and if your ship is maneuvering, yeah, good luck. And as you can see, he's maneuvering. We've got a couple of hits there, which is nice. He's fired torpedoes. I'm just going to have to hope that those run out of grunt before they get to me, which being British torpedoes, they probably should. He's probably going to try and smoke up there. He's slowing down. Yeah, yep. Yeah, no, he's trying to protect himself, but he's got a bit of a problem. And Leander's a good thing to take out, because that smoke makes it really dangerous. We've got a fire on him, which is nice. But he got taken out by one of our friends, and here we are with the Congo, the Tier 5 Japanese Tech Tree battleship, which is a fantastic ship. Maybe a few more guns, because it's only got 8 guns, and a lot of ships at this tier have a lot more. But it has great maneuverability. It is a battleship, so it has battleship-ish type resiliency, and yeah, so it's quite a good little package. And as you can see, I'm running away from it, which goes to show how good a package it is. And I'm trying to keep my distance from this New York here, because this New York can definitely wreck me. Here we go. We have what looks like a Fubuki. We get some light ships going at it. It's we're turning in, which means that I've got to say, with you destroyer players, you have this all or nothing, and I don't know what it feels like when you get nothing, if that makes sense. So when you fire all 3 tubes and you have nothing left in the tank to threaten anybody with, and those 3 just fire off into the middle of the ocean, that must be a really shocking experience. So I would recommend that you try and keep 1 set of tubes in reserve. Those shells missed. I thought I would have been able to blind fire those on, seeing as only went just out of range. As you can see, we're flipping the caps back, so just doing it on points. And here we go. This Fubuki is going to... Yeah, he's going to hide behind the island. Which is a shame for me, because I wanted to, yeah, make a mess of him. But not going to happen. So, minute and 40 seconds to go. We've got 4 caps. We're even on ships, so, well, we're ahead 1 ship. So, yeah, the little old Dallas is pretty good. So the trick is keep the manoeuvring up, because its armour isn't shocking. It doesn't have great armour. People say that, you know, they say the Dallas is flimsy armour. Yeah, well, it's a tier 6 cruiser, you know, and then they say the Nuremberg has flimsy armour. Yeah, well, it's a tier 6 cruiser. What do you expect? So it does have flimsy armour, but it's not destroyer flimsy. But if you keep the move up, then what happens is that you don't get hit by as many shells, basically. And keep the range to medium to long. Generally with the Dallas, I try and stay close to friendly ships so that we can get the benefits. There we go, got hit by a torpedo. But you see, looking at it, he fired 2 out of his 3 racks. I'd have fired 1 on tight spread, because what he wants to do is force me to manoeuvre, which slows me down, right? Keeps me busy, stuff like that. So, because you're never going to kill a light cruiser at this range, and you're never going to hit a light cruiser. Right, there we go. Battlestar with the Dallas. A lot of torpedoes fired in my direction that missed, and that's, you know, that's a form of tanking, really. Yeah. Let's have a look and see how we did. 2 kills, 1 capture zone. Well, we were busy capturing, so there were 7 captures on our team. So a lot of zones got captured, which is good. That obviously gave us our points for the win. And having a look at us individually, a slight bit of fire damage, 5 fires, which is pretty good, but most was main battery damage. So there you go, the Dallas. Not terrible, not great, but if you take the time to learn it, you can be rewarded with it. I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching, and we will catch you next time.